Welcome to Sword Aboard. I'm Monkey of the Sword Aboard crew, and today for Solo Sunday, I am playing another Magic deck. This is one I've been working on for a while. I think I first tried to start building it probably a little over a year ago, ish, something like that. I'm calling it Witch of Thorns. It is a kind of magic Change of Fortune Retaliate deck. Um, I had the idea around the time Change of Fortune came out to try to start messing with it, but like it's never felt quite right. Um, but with the release of Civil War, we have a handful of other cards like Excelsior and I can do this all day. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I can do this all day. And defensive conditioning, which will help Dauntless work better and will let me be able to cheaply defend without exhausting. So I can hopefully trigger some of that stuff more. And we have Excelsior, and protection magic already wants to run lots of lightning bolts in order to make sure she is our boosted defense. And with Excelsior, can take advantage of that a little more. So we'll see how this goes. I decided to go up against Apocalypse. It's been a bit since I went up against him, so that'd be good too. This is just like base standard Apocalypse. So nothing real outlandish for him. But we do have to do this bit of setup that I skipped over. First player reveals a random set-aside prelate minion. So we'll take whichever one's on the top. Kale Rasputin. When he attacks you, deal 1 damage to your identity. Okay, so hurts me no matter what. And toughness? Yes, toughness. Alright. So I think that's all the setup I need to do. So let's draw and ready it. I can do this all day, it's not super useful right now. It might be good to do stepping disc. Just ready up, let me swing twice. I think it's probably a good call. Not 4. Just 3. There we go. Oh, and limbo. Okay. So there's nothing in Alter Ego to be done, so let's go ahead and flip. Are there any magic cards? There's not. Okay. So let's go ahead and get out limbo. I think I'll, yeah, there's stepping disc, get out limbo. And let's go ahead and swap energy and hard to ignore. Ooh, actually, no, not that one. Swap that with the crown. So we do exorcism. So I'll do exorcism, remove 4 threat from the scheme. Let's go ahead and do gene pool. Go and get that down. And we will hold off on the crown. Just go ahead and do hard to ignore. because I want, oh yeah, and confuse him from exorcism. That's the effect I really wanted from this, is the confuse. And then we'll just hit Mikhail and pop the tough. Hopefully get my sword soon, so I can get piercing. And there's endurance and Excelsior. Very nice. And exorcism is on top. Okay, so main goes for 2. Apocalypse attacks me for 2 plus the boost. And my defense is just a 2, so it's not really worth defending. Alright, so I'll just take it. So, take 2 damage, and I am confused. And then Mikhail Rasputin will attack me. And I think I will defend. So, swings for 2. I don't take any damage. I do take 1 from his interrupt, but I do get to do hard ignore, take 1 off main. And that's my turn. So let's swap Excelsior for Exorcism. And then we'll play Excelsior for 1 less. Go ahead and get on the ground, so I can be steady. And let's get out endurance to buff my hit points. And that's my turn. So, draw and ready up. The main goes by 2. And I have, I can do this all day. Colossus. See if there's anything I'll swap. Beginning of the villain phase. Let's swap magic barrier. No, hold on, not magic barrier. We're gonna swap anything because that has a lightning bolt, which is what I need for limbo to trigger. So I'll just pay the cost for it. All right. Apocalypse swings for 2 plus boost, which I'll just take. So 3. And then Mikhail Rasputin swings for 2. And I'll use, I can do this all day, to do magic barrier. So I'll flip 3 of that damage, and since the top is a lightning, I'll do 3 damage to Mikhail. That is a defense. So I will throw a basic spell to trigger Excelsior, and which will defeat Mikhail Rasputin. So I didn't take any damage, so I get to remove 1 from the main. And then encounter card. I almost forgot about that step. He schemes, so he doesn't, because he was confused. And it's my turn. I think I'm just gonna play the X-Jet. One less. And let's let's just go and swing for 2. Just go and get rid of the tough. And I already played X-Jet, so I can't do Magic Barrier. So let's switch. And I don't want him to scheme at the moment, so I'm not going to flip down. So let's draw and read it. Nice, not hard to ignore. Armor. Okay. That's good. And triage. So main goes for 2. And then he attacks me for 2+ boost. Oh. Oh wait. There's nothing to play during the build phase anyway. So let's see. My defense is currently a 2. That's it. Yeah, just a 2. Because I need to get out some of this. So it's fine. I'll just take it. 3. And encounter card. Villain attacks you. And this time I have to defend just in case. So 2. Okay. So I don't take any damage, so that trigger's hard to ignore. I'm not gonna throw anything away for Excelsior this time. So let's swap triage and armor. Just play armor for 1. Let's get out more armor. And let's get out energy barrier. Wait, hold on. Let's see if I actually changed anything. No, it doesn't change anything. So let's get an energy barrier so I have a little bit more damage mitigation. And we'll flip down. It's probably going to roll over this turn. But I need to do some recovery stuff. So put a spell on top of your deck. And I think it's got to be Exorcism. And then we'll draw and read it. So main goes with 2. He will scheme. 1+ boost. Just the 1. I may have gotten away with it. Discard an upgrade or support you control. Let's drop endurance for now. It's my turn. I don't have a way to ready up. I need to heal. 3, and we'll flip. Top cards. I can do this all day, which is very welcome. But let's swap. I can do this all day for Unflappable. And then we'll just play Unflappable off the top. There's Nova. I should have. Order of operations. I should have left. I can do this all day. Did exorcism. Oh well. Let's see if I can luck into scrying. So look at the top 3, draw 1, discard 1, back to top. Draw 1, discard 1, put them back on top. So discard, draw, and source frame goes on top. And now I am going to exorcism the main. And because there's a science on top, he gets confused. And let's do X-Jet and that to get energy barrier. And hold on to, I can do this all day. So let's get this arranged slightly better. Alright, so I'm not bad off, because I got lots of defense when I need it. Retaliate. Bunch of damage prevention. So, let's draw. And see what's back on top. And before the villain phase starts, or after the villain phase begins, yeah, after the villain phase begins, we will swap Host for defensive conditioning. No. I want extra defense right now. We'll do that later. Because I want to set that up for Soul Strike. Alright, so Mang goes by 2. He attacks me for 2+ boost. I can do this all day, which would have me defending for 2, 3, 4. Plus up to 6 with damage prevention. Or pay for, not pay for, yeah, I'm just gonna not pay for Frost. So, do your Frost for free. So, exhaust myself. And we'll do a Rust. So, my defense is currently a 6. So hits for 4, so that is less than. So he takes 3 damage. I defended, so is that not out? No. That's only if I would take damage. Alright, let's exhaust Excelsior. And chunk basic spell. Do 2 more damage. And see what's on top. Ooh, Soul Sword. Nice. Didn't take damage to hard ignore triggers. Unflappable triggers. And I think that's it. Counter card. Shadow Pass. If Velasco hits the field. And so now I need to kill him, which shouldn't be hard. Well, it might be, because I'm exhausted. Alright. Stun that enemy. So I could take out Apocalypse this turn and stun him. Just set me up. And lose Limbo. Or just do 4 damage to Velasco. I think that's the route I'll go. So, I can't swap. Crap. Oh well. Won't kill him. We just do damage. It's fine. So do Soul Strike. Do 2 to Velasco. And I don't like the when I source frame, but let's get out defensive conditioning. So now I have a base 5 defense if there is a lightning bolt on top. So it's going to be very hard for me to take damage when I don't want to take damage. And then we'll draw and ready up. We Change of Fortune's hitting at a good time. Main goes by 2. Apocalypse swings me for 2+ boost. Let's see what's on top. Hard to ignore. Oh, Magic Barrier happens after. So if I kill him during his attack, I don't lose those cards. Interesting. Okay. Then also don't get trigger Change of Fortune this turn. I think that's acceptable. So, we're going to exhaust. Use X-Jet to pay for it. And do riposte. So, he's swinging me for 2. My defense is a 6. I get stunned. I'm not stunned because I have my helmet. So, riposte on the taking damage, so this will just knock him out. And reset him back up to 8. And I get to remove from that one. And then Belasco attacks for 1. Oh, I didn't take any damage. So hard ignore triggers. On nothing. Unflappable triggers. So draw hard to ignore. I can do this all day. Is back on top. There's no way for me to kill him this turn. Alright. So, swings me for 2. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. And I'll just... Oh, I can't kill him. Energy barrier. So prevent 2 of that damage. Do 2 damage to him. And that will defeat Belasco. After he activates, he's dead, so he can't resolve that ability. Limbo's still over here, so I need to deal with some threat. And a counter card. Cyberpathy. So I need to start doing some damage to him, so I can clear that one out. Alright. Another setup turn. Let's chunk barrier to get change. And go and pitch Soul Strike for electrostatic. Hold on to hard to ignore. Play this one next turn. And that's it. So, there it is. I think because he's confused, it's at 0. I'm comfortable flipping down for this. So we will put a spell back on top. So Soul Strike goes on top of the deck. And we'll draw under it. Alright, main goes for 2. And he schemes, but he does not. And then counter card. Apocalypse activates against me. So schemes for 2+ boost. For 3. And then each of these gets a 1. Let's flip. Basic spell. Okay. So I should probably deal with Ruler of Limbo. So I will do basic spell for 1. Move 3 from Ruler of Limbo. So I can hopefully get Limbo back. Let's see what's on top. Riposte. let's... I can do this all day, and... Soul Strike. We got Triage. Triage will heal me for 2. And she... will thwart Master Limbo, which will... Well, that should be an extra 1, because I was covering up the Amplify. And now... I can... Let's use both these Scout Sources Spring. So get the extra card in hand. Yeah, it didn't really matter. And... or 1. Sucks that that's it. Yeah, thwart 1. Just delay this from flipping for a turn if I can. And then we'll draw and ready up. Magic Barrier, nice. So, main gets for 2. He attacks me for 2 plus boost. I'm going to use Magic Barrier. It is a lightning, so that worked out. So, 3 of this damage, so 3. Prevent 3 of this damage. This is a defense. Yeah, and I have Energy Barrier in case this goes over. So 2. 3. It's not a big deal. I print all that. The top of my deck is a lightning, so he takes 3 damage. I do retaliate, so he takes 1 more. Hard to ignore triggers. Unflappable triggers. And we will discard Preemptive Strike to do 2 more damage to him with Excelsior. Defended, so he takes 1 from Electrostatic. And sadly, I think that's it. Alright, it's time for me to start working my way through this game. So. Counter card. Gain Surge. Gauntlet. After he attacks, you discard upgrade, so I do need to kill him. Which I could do, but I'd be using a basic spell for it. Alright, Let's get started on my turn then. I think we'll start off by doing a basic spell to get rid of 3 threat on Heart of the Empire. So set aside a reveal a random. Actually, hold on. Let's swing for 2 at Gauntlet, and then we'll basic spell to defeat Gauntlet. No, because I need to trigger Change of Fortune at some point, and I have all the stuff to do so. I think I was already exhausted. I wasn't. I was exhausted. So let's go and scrying. Let's just look at top 3. Nova would be useful. Let's do Exorcism. We'll put Stepping Disc in my hand, but Nova on top. Alright. So, let's go ahead and swing at Apocalypse, which will remove all that from that. He gets rid of these attachments. Goes back up to 8. And then we will use X-Jet to Stepping Disc, ready magic back up, and then put Exorcism on top of the deck. And then we will swing at Gauntlet for 2. And then we'll use Pause to Exorcism to take four off of Heart. Flip it. Well, first we get a random set aside prelate, and then flip this, and it comes over 3. We're gonna deal with that one. So we will do another Stepping Disc. Ready back up. This time, let's put a magic barrier on top. And let's get Dauntless out. And Triage. Triage will do 1 damage to Gauntlet. No. We'll do 1 damage to Sugar Man. And then we draw and read it. Oh wait, I swing out Sugar Man for 2 because I was ready. Alright. Let's see what's top is Preemptive Strike. Oh, Sugar Man is tough. He'd have 1 more hit point. Because I don't have my sword, so I can't gain piercing. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And now we're ready up. Do I want to swap Preemptive Strike with anything? I don't think so. Yeah, we're fine with this. So main goes up by 3. Apocalypse swings me for 2+ boost. Which I will defend. Well, hold on. We're going to use Soul Strike to pay for I can do this all day. So technically defending. So defense is 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't take any damage. Hard to ignore goes off. Unflappable goes off. And he takes 1 damage from Retaliate. And 1 from Electrostatic. And we're going to throw away Stepping Disc to have Excelsior do 2 more damage. And then Gauntlet will attack me. So, swings for 2. I'm just going to use Energy Barrier. Prevent all that damage and do 2 damage back to him. Which triggers Change of Fortune. Then Sugar Man attacks me. And we're going to use I can do this all day to play Magic Barrier. Defend that damage and do 3 damage back to him. So we'll defeat Sugar Man. And leave me in good shape to keep going. So, beginning my turn, let's go and swap those 2, and then we will Count Nova. Extra damage. And go ahead and pay for Exorcism to take those off, and I don't get the Confuse, but reveal a random set aside prelate minion, Mr. Sinister. Oh, Sugar Man goes over here. Reveal Tyrant's Throne. Okay. Getting this crown early definitely paid off with these. I'm not tough. So let's just pop the tough on Mr. Sinister. Or on Piercing. So let's pop this off Mr. Sinister. And that'll be that. So draw 2 more, ready up, and let's see what's on top. That's fine being on top. So main goes up by 4 up to 6. So it was at 2. And then Apocalypse attacks me for 2 plus boost. Which do I defend that or do I take that? Let's use Colossus. So use these 2 and get out. No, we're just gonna do I could do this all day because that's there, and it's good to do that. So when enemy attacks, defend without exhausting. So my defense is 4 because I don't have mystical armor right now. 3, so don't take any damage. Which will trigger hard to ignore and trigger flappable. And defended, so he takes 1. Dauntless, so he takes 1. I retaliate 1, so he takes 1. And we're going to throw away a preemptive strike to do Excelsior. So set him back up and knock this one down. And Mr. Sinister attacks me. Just interrupt when he initiates. Okay. I am going to defend this one. Second ready back up. So defense is a wait, no. I can't play it. Yeah. Defense. And just make sure I get the kill. Going to riposte. So my defense is 6. So 3. Don't take any damage. He takes 3. And then Dauntless and Retaliate. So that kills him. And that triggers Change of Fortune. And then counter card. Apocalypse activates against me, so swings me for 2 plus boost. Might as well. Throw a stepping disc to do 2 damage to him with Nova. And the lightning is on top. So, we'll chunk Colossus to pay for Magic Barrier. To prevent 3 of this damage. Prevent 3? So I still take 2. Don't take anything. His energy barrier. So he takes 3. And then energy barrier, both these pop. And get discarded. So I don't take anything. He takes 2 more. And then he takes 1 more from retaliate, and he goes back up. Kill him twice. And that's my turn. Let's see, I need a science resource on top. Let's go into scrying. Get top 3. Let's draw exorcism, but I can do this all day on top, and discard basic spell. And then we'll do genius to pay for exorcism, which will move 4 from Tyrant's Throne, which will flip no longer worthy. So attach to Apocalypse and heal veteran player from him. He cannot take damage while prelate minion is in play. Oh wait. Grab that. And now we flip. Ignore the forced interrupt of the main scheme. When Apocalypse defeated, we win. So he's already maxed. And we're good. And Shadow King is tough. And then we will exjet to Stepping Disc. So ready back up, and let's I thought Soul Strike was in here. I guess I will put Magic Barrier back on top. And then we'll draw. Wait, no, we're not drawing yet. All this is still not in my hand. We're just gonna swing, pop that tough. And now, end of my turn, draw, ready up. Beginning of villain phase, we're going to swap for that one. So I have Magic Barrier. Alright, main goes 1. He swings against me for 2+ boost. Which it's not worth defending for the first time, so I don't have any lightning in my hand. Okay. I think I'll just take it. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It's just 1 extra damage from Dauntless that I'm losing. Well, yeah. So take 3. Then Shadow King attacks. This is also after, so we're going to do Magic Barrier. So this is going to prevent 3 damage to this attack. Wait, prevents all of it and does 3 damage to him. And then Let's see. I don't have... I have 1 damage as an interrupt. On retaliate. That's after. This is before. I could have done that one. Because I've extra. Oh well. So. That's not a big deal. I just place 1 threat of the main scheme. That's not that big a deal. And now, take damage from the attack. Hard to ignore triggers. Unflappable triggers. I did defend, so he takes 1. This will kill him. And trigger Change of Fortune. And I don't think there's anything else. Alright, so he's dead. And now I can just beat Apocalypse down. So, counter guard. Gang up. Villain attacks me. Just gonna use a hard to ignore to do. I can do this all day. He's tough. It's unfortunate. So, that will eat. Make all this damage. Response. Well, this probably is an order of operation that triggers in. So, we'll have it eat that, and then have it eat retaliate from armor. Electric stack will do 1 to him. I will pay 1 to basic spell. To Excelsior. And it's that. And it's my turn. So we're going to Soul Strike for 1 cheap. So do 4 damage to him. And then we're going to Soul Strike again. Defeat him. So, took down Apocalypse. This deck, it's still a ton of setup, but I do like setup. That's kind of my preferred way to play. I do wish, like, I don't know if, like, I just... Oh, there's a sword. Yeah, well, for a second I thought I might have accidentally deleted the sword or something. But I didn't. I just didn't see it again. Yeah, this deck functions a lot better than the previous iterations. The extra hit points from defensive conditioning definitely helps Dauntless out. Excelsior is great. There's 2 extra damage. Oh, this defends. I think each time... God, I really hope I didn't play this wrong. I really hope I didn't play this wrong. I don't think I did, because I'm running a lot of defenses, so I think I accidentally played it right, but I was thinking it was after the villain attacks. Might help if I actually read the cards instead of just assuming I know what they do. I think I lucked into that one. Lucked into accidentally playing it right. But anyway, that was this one. This is Witch Thorns. I will publish it at some point and attach it in the thing down below. If you like the deck, please check it out. Please play it yourself. Let me know if there are any adjustments you would make, because I do really like hearing other people's opinions on decks I build. Because there are some very smart people in this community that have great opinions on kind of how things should be done. Is there anything else? Please comment, like, subscribe, Let me know. Hit me up in Discord if you have anything else to say. Um, and if you have suggestions for like decks I should play or villains I should go up against, please leave me those as well. I like hearing about other people's ideas for villains as well. And I'm always looking for new interesting decks to play because I do have a type. I like building out, and it's hard for me to build decks that don't just want to build out and then turn the page and start beating base. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else. I'm just rambling at this point. So thank you for watching, and do all the algorithmic stuff we like. If you want to see us play more Marvel Champions, we're playing almost every Tuesday. Take breaks every now and then to play other stuff, but almost every Tuesday we're playing Marvel Champions or talking about Marvel Champions. So come hit us up there on Twitch. Link is below. Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Central, and I'll see you in the next one.